Welcome back to Group Piano Enhanced. We are excited to have you, and this is week 3. First, we're going to go through some of the things that the students practiced for week 2, and then we're going to jump into class for week 3. You'll remember the most important thing that happens in a lesson is not what happens in the lesson, but what happens away from the lesson. So we are trying to inspire all the students to practice at home. This is a review of the first week of practice where they did very well, only missed 4 days of practice and had good totals. Well, this is the next week. They also did exceptionally well. And if you compare this black, which is last week's, to this week's, you can see most of the students actually did much better. Their assignment last week was to start learning Carol of the Bells. Remember, they were working in the minced slicing with each one of these sections, and the parent was to text me every night this score. So, how did Brooke do? Day 1, she got 6% complete. Remember, this is a level 4 piece, so this is pretty impressive. And on day 2, she was already up to 14% of the way complete with the song. By day 3, she had a really good day, got up to 38%. Monday, she missed. Tuesday, she was almost up to halfway through the song. And by Thursday, she was at 57% complete. Haley had even a better week. Look at that. She got 69% complete. Jackie, it only took her 3 days. Josh, he had it learned completely by Tuesday. Haley had it learned completely by Thursday. And Audrey got all the way up to 86% complete. Let's go ahead and listen to them perform this piece. This is week 3. Okay, so the first thing I did was gather everybody around in a circle and taught them how to do a clapping game. 1, 2, and 3, and stop.
No!
Hello Kitty, you're out.
No!
Okay, we go faster.
Can I please have Hello Kitty?
Okay, here we go.
1, 2,
Ready?
go.
You're out. 110. Okay, so we just went faster and faster until everybody was out. And then we went into Carol of the Bells. I went ahead and the first thing I did was I said warm up on the songs. First show me your progress and then let's warm up. So I got in here. They showed me how far they got, that they were 100% complete for some of them. And then I said, go ahead and warm up, and then we're going to do it out loud. Ready? Here we go.
1, set, go.
So now you can tell some of the kids had a harder time than others and they couldn't keep up. I actually don't think that that is a bad thing. I wouldn't stop class and say, hey, let her catch up. I just let them fit it in wherever they can. It's kind of like a band. You don't stop and wait for everybody to get in. You just hope everybody can catch up. So I like that idea, how that went. The next thing we do is we do it without any help from the computer. Then I introduce them to this concept, which I think is really important for a class piano, is I say, we're going to do a masterclass. And I take them over into the other room and get them set up on the stage where I've got it set up so there's a semicircle around the piano, and I'm going to have each one of the students practice, and we're going to talk about musicality. Okay, what did you like about it?
She was brave. Whoa!
She was brave.
Proud of you, Jackie.
I liked how she sat. What was really musical about it? Or what could she have improved? Jackie, what do you think you could have done to improve that song?
I messed up a lot.
You messed up. So your continuity, like instead of stopping and starting.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Pretty mechanical.
Mechanical. Can you perform it in a different flavor? We want to hear your version of it. So this is the cool thing about music, is that it is an art. And so everybody can make it their own personality and put your own flavor to it. Let's see what Josh's sounds like and see if you guys hear any difference. That's why it sounds muddy. So you have to change the pedal between your chords. I'm gonna press the note, put the ampersand, you heard it just. Okay, now I want to introduce to them a new duet. This one is called Classical Showdown, and it features 3 classical composers. One is Handel, then Mozart, then Beethoven. And we're going to ask them to go ahead and learn this piece. Remember, nice and loud. 1, 2. Okay, so at this point, I'll go ahead and start teaching them by rote, one at a time. And then I'll send them off to the other room where they can practice. And so I move on to the next kid, show them how to do it, send them to the other room, get the next kid. And so once I get through all the kids, we'll come back to the room, talk to the parents. I'll make sure that they have everything set up so they can practice effectively at home, and then they'll send me a report as to how far they get each day in the song. And then next week, we want to go ahead and play the song and see how it sounds. It was a very fun class, and so we're excited. Let's see how they do this week, and we'll see you guys next week for week 4.